everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him 100%. Irving said, human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And the dunk by Winslow.
We're going to see a lot of this from Winslow in the coming years. Explosive young talent.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. He kicks it to Irving. LeVert with a wide open look. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Here's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Dinwiddie wide open. Off target from outside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeVert against Brooks. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Good straight line speed makes Winslow a dangerous finisher on the break.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Irving passes to Allen. And Winslow pulls it down. And here are the Grizzlies now.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Here's Irving. The Grizzlies making the shot. Passes to LeVert to the middle. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Yep, that one goes in there.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and the showtime finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
What's up?
That's good from Irving.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
Here's Gutteridge. Durant, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to LeVert. Lobs it up for Jordan. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Morant for 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time can stop on a dime.
Mark against KD. The pass to LeVert. Jordan trying to free himself up.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. In the corner, Irving with it. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 8. 1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Jones dishes to Anderson. Irving with the steal. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here's Prince. Down low. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He excels in pick and roll sets. DeAndre Jordan's mobility and leaping ability causes a lot of problems.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Here's Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And that one falls for Prince.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
And both free throws good for Prince. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Clark. Over Jordan. Clark trying to get open. Chandler with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 5. Irving passes to Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this group.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Irving against Jones. And here's Irving. 8 points for him. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day? And how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Allen is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Irving in at the 1. Winslow's checked in for Tyus Jones. Second chance shot. Chandler with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Winslow. Winslow against Prince. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie is checked in for Irving. Here's Melton. The Grizzlies with another miss. And for the Nets, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. Guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. John Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. KD's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. Passes it to LeVert. With the teardrop, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Memphis.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
Second free throw, no good. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's LeVert, following the basket by John Morant. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Morant bats for 2. They get it back. Valanciunas, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. 3-point lead. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Durant against Valanciunas.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Jackson down low. Dinwiddie covering. So they take the lead. Jackson's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's KD. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. 10 points for him.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
To the paint. Here's KD. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. KD's got his second basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jones for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Nets leading by 5. Irving passes to Jordan. And the rejection by Jackson.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And it's good, 2 points.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Nets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Jordan kicks to Irving. That one falls.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Jones, that's for 2. They get the rebound. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 8.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Good on the triple.
You better start picking him up at half court. KD is that kind of shooter.
Irving against Jones. Buries it down low. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pops it up for Jordan. It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. gutter. Covered by Irving. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 14.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Nets leading by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 14 points, 4 steals, and 6 assists. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Anytime you're giving up a field goal percentage in the 60s, it's not pretty. It looks like Kenny. Their D has been all over the place, not in a good way. Somebody needs to come out in the second half and be a leader. Get them pumped up.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Dinwiddie nailed from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And Durant can't get that one to fall.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Brooklyn leading by 4, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now here's Irving. He's got 14. Allen passes to Irving. Morant with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And that one's good. Brooks.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Irving passes to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And then Durant with the dunk.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Here's Morant. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Irving passes to Allen. Back to Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Taurean Prince in for Caris LeVert. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now here is Harris. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. 3 on the clock. Harris kicks to Prince. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Gutteridge. Here's Clark. He sinks the 11-footer.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Prince. He dishes it to Durant. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Nets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Brooklyn. A nice shot by KD.
Phenomenal concentration by Durant. Physical play is not going to throw him off.
Anderson trying to free himself up. That one goes in. Jones has got 8 points. 1:24 left to play here in the third. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Harris kicks to KD. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Jones. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in for Joe Harris.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me?
Oh, what a play!
Watch your head. Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Morant. KD with it. Offside Chandler. The shot, no good. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Nets lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance, can absorb contact and maintain his rhythm.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HGA, hint the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And it's tied up with that one. Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now Dinwiddie kicks it to Jordan. Now the dish to Durant. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Winslow, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now it's 27 points for Kevin Durant. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
That's good from Winslow. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. So he gets them both. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Dinwiddie outside. Inside, looking for Allen, and gets it there. Lays it up off the glass. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good on the shot.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here's Irving. Allen outside. Three-pointer, LeVert. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. A rebound by the Nets.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Durant. Moves back up, and it's good on the layup. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big effort there by Durant, a factor on the offensive boards when that's his focus.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins's message to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Timeout called, the Nets. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Joe Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. A 3 from Morant. The shot will not fall. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Durant. Basket good. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Morant against Irving. Pass to KD. Allen trying to break free. KD can't get it to go.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
There's 1:40 left in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest. .136 left in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And no hesitation attacking the defense. Body to body, Durant with an impressive finish.
Morant with it, picked up by Harris. Brooks outside. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got the lead back up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Allen, that's good.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
The kick out to Irving. Misses the 3. And for Memphis, they're shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
46 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Irving double team. And here's Harris from the arc. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it back. Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Here's Karuch. Over to the left wing. Over Jang. And it's Karuch missing. There's Winslow. And another miss by Memphis. Crawford, no one around him. No good. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.